they'll come for your bro. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth.
It's all in what you do. Hey.
Things you gotta do.
Hey. When much expected, much is given. All right. Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe. And as you can see, the flyer on the panel, on the thing, go to my Instagram, man. Go to my Instagram or click the link in the bio. I got a film entitled 9 Wives. It comes out August 5th, and feel free to pre-order it. August 5th, we're giving it to the world. Should be an extraordinary film, and I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say about it, man. And I want to say thank you guys in advance. You all are responding exceptionally well to the film, man. I'm gonna post how many we've sold probably on my Instagram so you guys can see. And I genuinely appreciate the support. So keep on telling everybody this is an independent project, and I'm literally betting on the people. You know what I mean? I'm not going with the machine. I definitely could have distributed this through the machine. I could have worked out a deal. Not about the money, but just about the platform. And so I just want to say thank you guys in advance for that. So click the link in the bio in the description box, or go to my Instagram, Silent Heroes, and click the link in the bio. All right, let's jump into this really quick, man. I'm gonna leave this up, but I'll put me in the corner. How's that? Oh man, so I just saw Blue Blood's video, and we talked about this live last night, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about it again tonight. And you have options. You either go with Al Haymon 3-fight deal, or you stay on a fight-by-fight basis with DAZN. Which one would you pick? Before I give my answer, I'll give you guys how I feel about it piece by piece. Let's start with DAZN, since everyone's more familiar with that. Canelo has fought. September will be his 4th fight in 9 months. From December to September, in 10 months, October, November, in 10 months, he's fought 4 fights. So that's 2.5 every 2.5 months. He's bringing in 15 to 25, $30 million, right? And with that being said, he has control over when he fights, basically the opponent who he fights. He has a promoter that's literally working as hard as he can for him, and he's basically in control of that entity being DAZN, because you heard Mikey Garcia and Regis Prograis say that they're waiting on Canelo to drop their date, because his date is contingent upon how big their budget is going to be for that fight. So as the fighter, similar to when Floyd Mayweather was with Showtime, everything was predicated upon the opponent, the budget, and the dates. So that's where Canelo's at with DAZN. Now let's say 3-fight deal. 3-fight deal is obviously going to be on pay-per-view. And I would say, I mean, fights either be in Vegas or Texas. And we have those 2 dates secure. For a Canelo fight, you obviously can see Canelo will have May and September locked in. But Canelo is on like this expressway in terms of fights. I don't know how he's going to be next year. Maybe his body gets fatigued and he slows it down. I have no idea. But 3-fight deal. If there's dates, I'm not sure if there's dates in that 3-fight deal. I would, if I'm so it's 3-fight deal. I'm going to tell you what I believe it to be, and then I'll break it down. 3-fight deal. I don't believe there are any dates, but I believe it will start with September. And I'm uncertain if there's a guarantee of opponents. And I'm uncertain if there will be a minimum guarantee. Now, let's be candidly honest. I'm not sure what Canelo is doing on pay-per-view, because DAZN does subscription and pay-per-view, right? If you get the pay-per-view, you get like 3 or 4 months free or something like that. But like Floyd and Connor, they did 4.7 million. And so there's no ceiling as it pertains to the amount of money you can make. You understand what I'm saying? As it pertains either way, because I know he gets kickbacks either way, but the percentages and it may be negotiable as it pertains to which one gets more, because on pay-per-views, you know, it's 50% goes to the cable company, 50% goes to the promotion. And go watch my Richard Schaefer interview. It breaks it down eloquently, and this is where I got my information from. So you got 50% goes to the promotion, the undercard, all that stuff, and then they probably pay you anywhere between $1 and $5 per pay-per-view, right? Because if they're getting 89.99, so it's $90. So they get $40, $45. So you split that $45 into whatever it be. So I don't know what they negotiate, but let's just say he gets $5 per pay-per-view, right? So that's an extra $5 million if he does a million pay-per-view buys, right? So that's an extra $5 million for Canelo plus his base salary, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So you see what I'm saying? And if I was the fighter, and you guys know my mantra, I've been this way since day one, I would lean on the side of independence. I wouldn't want to sign a 3-fight deal. You know, same way that Deontay Wilder didn't sign a 3-fight deal with DAZN, I wouldn't do it, because they have the ability. The 3-fight deal has the ability to slow you down and or speed you up, right? And when you have complete control of something, the one thing people want in their life is control. They want to be an independent variable that has as much power as possible. Like everyone talks about being a king of their domain. And that was the luxuries of like Al Haymon fighters, right? They have complete freedom and they don't pay a promoter. And but the downside about it is no one truly is the A side like Floyd Mayweather was, where these two dates are my dates and there's nothing you can do about it. The new era of PBC has yet to establish that. And on DAZN, Canelo literally can say, "Hey, I want to fight," like he said, December, and then he fought again in February, and the opponent was trash, obviously, but the fact that he can actually do it is astounding. You know, to have that type of absolute power. And I lean on independence, man. I trust my work ethic. I trust my ability to sell tickets. You understand? I just do, you know, and that's just how I feel about it, you know. So I would remain independent the same way Deontay Wilder remained independent from his 3-fight deal from DAZN, and continue to bet on myself. You know, I've had, so you know, I've had and PPD can attest to this. I've had people offer me to work on their platform, bring my show to a platform, and I didn't do it. I didn't. I had one conversation, and I didn't progress it from there. You know, so and that's where we're at. So I thrive being independent. I will gladly make $500,000 versus making $700,000 and be accountable to someone else. That's just my mindset. You understand? Some people may have different mindsets. Maybe they want as much money as possible, you know, but and he gets to see at DAZN, he gets to create the travel schedule, the promotional schedule, all that. But I think in DAZN, I mean with Fox is going to be in control. And truth be told, he'll reach more people now. Now let's be candidly honest. If he fights in September with the opening of the NFL football season, the 18th or 19th, now it's going to be more eyeballs on him now. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about his power. But in terms of eyeballs, shit. I mean, you can't compete with the NFL, dog. Like there's no comparison. You understand? So I'm just speaking from him as a perspective. I know the pay is great either way. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, Al Haymon isn't paying. Shit, Al Haymon is paying for this. You get what I'm saying? And irony enough, this is the similar deal that they offered in December. In December, it was a 2-fight deal. in December. In September, it's a 3-fight deal. And from a business perspective, Al Haymon will leverage a Canelo contract the same way he leveraged Floyd Mayweather's contract with Showtime to get a long-term deal. Okay, it's all business. Okay, and if you haven't done it, listen to me. He will leverage a Canelo fight and go to Fox and say, hey, I want to renew my deal. I can guarantee you I can give you Canelo twice in 2021. He just sold out 73,000 people. He just did record numbers with Caleb Plant in Las Vegas. It was the biggest fight of the year. It was this. Fox gonna be like, yeah, we can do that. So that's another entity. The money right now is favoring Canelo. Okay, I'm not talking about him and fighting and using PEDs. And I know there's a lot of people that just don't like Canelo, but at the end of the day, Canelo is the cash cow. And you know who says that? Every major network, because Al Haymon just offered him a 3-fight deal. So while you're sitting at home fighting, saying Canelo ain't this, Canelo ain't that, Al Haymon believes Canelo is that. That's why he's offered him a 3-fight deal to enhance his brand over at Fox. So so at the end of the day, maybe we'll talk about this in the shop. You know what I mean? Because I think this is a good business conversation. Do you bet on yourself, or do you take the guaranteed? I would say 3 fights, easily $100 million for Canelo. Easily, he's gonna make $100 million in kickbacks. Oh shit! You know, do you turn down $100 million for minimum 3 fights to keep on betting on yourself for the zone? What would you do? I'm interested to hear what you guys have in the comment section. So don't forget, 9 Wives. It's an extraordinary film. And once I get clearance for this song, oh my gosh. If I get clearance for this song, I'm close. If I get clearance for this song, it's gonna be a powerful piece of work, man. And so I'm waiting for that right now. And I just want to say thank you guys in advance. As they say, the movie is jumping off the shelf. Click the link in the description box below, or go to my Instagram and follow me on Instagram at Silent Heroes. You guys been looking at it all video, and I truly appreciate you. I'm going live with Blue Blood in 2 hours at 5 p.m. to promote the movie, and I absolutely can't wait. So I just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate y'all, and we moving forward. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace, guys.